Because come up, maybe we can make something happen today. I'll try to stick around to the areas that have a good strong signal, but no guarantees. You guys knew what happened yesterday. I really had to cut it short. I did the best I could with what I had, guys. So we're hoping for the best today. You should be able to hear me loud and clear. A lot more people today than yesterday, and tomorrow is probably going to be the jackpot. I didn't give anyone fair warning, but this is the chance that I had to do it today. Maybe we can find something fun to do. And I never had a chance to really look at these boats with you guys. All right, people are starting to show up. The signal seems to be okay. We'll kind of hang out in this general area. I'm going to walk up and down Flagler Drive. This is, once again, we're here at the International Boat Show. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. I'm right outside of the main tent here and Bradley's restaurant, which is blocked off because not everybody can get into this area. Internet signal seems nice for now. The weather's absolutely perfect, beautiful. It was very cold this morning, but it warmed up. So let's get to see a few more things that we missed yesterday. I was very unhappy with my performance yesterday, so we're going to see if we can clear up some of it, give you guys a better idea of the boat show. It was something out of my control, so why push it yesterday? It was just going downhill. So today we're giving it another shot. Hey, Lainey, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining today. Beautiful day here. Hopefully you guys can share the afternoon with me. So we're going to take a walk around. So much happening here. So much. We didn't even go to the food court yesterday. I was so scared. But here you can see a lot of the less expensive boats. Where I started out the stream today was at Palm Harbor, where the super yachts are. They call them super yachts. I think those are all the ships that are above 150 feet long. Let's take a walk here. You guys might be able to recognize this area. This is usually where Elisa and I met with Christy before we started driving out to Delray or Boca or wherever we went. This is where we started at the beginning of the day. You can kind of see the picnic tables there in the back. So this is Meyer Amphitheater Park. A lot going on here too. So many people here. Okay. All right, signal's pretty strong. Pretty good. Give me feedback. Let me know if shit starts to go south. Or if the shit's hitting the fan, so to speak. All right, we're 8 strong. That's good. All right, this one seems like a nice ship. Must have some nice rooms underneath in the hull. Mercury product tour. Looks like, what is this? Like outboard engines? These are huge engines. Hey, everyone. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Sorry about yesterday. This is a third attempt right now at trying to do the boat show. I want to be able to at least give you some satisfaction in knowing that you saw a lot of the boat show. Yes, you are allowed on the boats. Some of the boats you can only go in with a broker, but some of them they allow you freely to come inside. The only thing you have to do is take your shoes off. So you're in there with your socks or barefoot. So right now I'm in the food court area. Everybody's buying their burgers. I already had an okay breakfast. I had a bagel. I had a banana, so I'm okay for now. And again, we are in the Meyer Amphitheater area. You got pizza here, Philly cheesesteaks, the usual junk food. And a lot of ships here. I mean, they gave you a booklet today. Today they gave me a booklet, and I saw some of the prices, and I immediately closed the book. So here you get 24.5. It looks like you used a little boat there that you can take on the intercoastal. If you've got a big yard, I guess you can actually tow this. It's pretty cool. Even that seems a bit high. It's probably a used boat, but these are all for fishing. Got some outboard engines again. So these are the smaller boats that most people can probably have a monthly payment on them and afford them. You've seen some of the huge ones. Like gorgeous day. The sun now has warmed up. The temperature is higher. Started out in the low 50s, I think, today. So I'm wearing a sweater. I'm all set to go. I'm good to go. So as long as this signal is good, we're going to keep going today, guys. I already banged out a lot of work today, this morning. Did a lot of banking and shit like that. Not much is going on in the news, so we're back at the boat show. Why not? These are the poor people boats. Well, even with these boats, I still wouldn't buy one because of the headache. So I'd rather buy one for a friend to maintain and then get on it whenever I want, rather than maintain it myself. Too much work. Plus, when you live in a condo, where you're going to put it? You're going to pay dockage fees. It's crazy. Some of these docks here are $30,000 a month. $30,000 a month. Actually, a friend of mine yesterday was telling me that he had another friend that had a 165-footer. His bill just for dockage was $165 a month. That's 1,000. So that ain't peanuts, guys. Probably included some maintenance, but like I said, if you have like let's say you have a $20 million boat. This is very hypothetical. If you have a $20 million boat, expect about 10% of that, $2 million, to be your maintenance fees every year. So you better rent it out. These are pretty cool. Look at these boats, huh? We have plenty of fun on these. Fishing. I love to fish in Maine. We usually go out on smaller boats than these, but look at this. But you can charter these things. You don't have to buy a boat. You can charter these things. Down here in Florida, you can charter them with a bunch of buddies and go out for 8 hours, and then you get your fix and you're done. But pretty cool boats. Don't want to go out into that dock. So scared of the stupid signal over there, the signal jamming. So as long as you guys can hear me, thank you so much. I'm going to turn on the speaker too. All right. I think I'm good. Yeah, go right ahead, sure. Let's see if I turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. All right, I think it's on now. Beautiful day here. Beautiful day. What's this little life raft here or something? Look at this. It's like a life raft. Okay. You want me to hop into this thing?
Yeah, we'll throw you in the water.
No.
I'm only kidding.
No, it looks like it's for kids, but it's supposed to be for an adult. If you have nothing else to float on, right. That'll keep the shits away for a little bit. They could probably swallow you whole with that thing. I was messing around with the speaker, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. All right, we got the lemonade stands here. Lemonade, everybody, lemonade. Have to teach some people how to sell lemonade, huh? They should be juggling lemons in front of you.
You buying that for him too, Uncle Joe?
So here you're getting a lot better understanding of the boat show and how cool and chill it is too. You don't always have to be in awe of all the big super yachts. You know, there's something for everybody here. 9 strong. Happy to see everybody. Let's chat away. Got to give TK a break sometimes. I can't be doing all the talking. I looked into some hotspots again last night, and that's another option, is getting an actual hotspot. But the problem with the hotspot is it's the same thing as a phone. If the signal goes down, you're screwed. So it beats having to get a cellular plan with a telephone number and all that garbage. I think it's a little bit cheaper, so you can get the phone separately. So I will figure all that stuff out, guys, because eventually I'm going to have to get another piece of equipment. If not to use it simultaneously, then as a backup. Or just stream with the phone, hotspot that to, hotspot that to this phone that I'm using right now, and be able to accept Google Voice calls with it. That's another option. So Wi-Fi signal is still strong. Hopefully, let me know. I know I'm repeating that all the time, guys, and it's getting boring over the last 3 weeks to a month. I'm going to slow down on talking about the technical stuff. I know it's very boring, but it's very important here in the beginning stages. You notice Elisa never talks about that unless when there is an emergency. But I just like to know that I'm not making a huge mistake and talking to an audience that can't hear me. And I know you guys must be on lunch break again, so it's always less people, but thank you so much for joining in. All right, I'm getting a weak connection right now. So we're going to keep going to see if we can get out of this weak connection. And again, I saw the playback yesterday. I saw some of the issues that we ran into. A lot of what I said was cut off because the technology, the program, actually cuts off a lot of choppy areas, and it condenses the stream to make it smoother. So a lot of the things that I had said were cut off. Sound is good? Great. I did give my email address. You guys can always reach out to me. I set it up. I put it inside the channel. It's tksadventure@gmail. So I know that was cut off when I said it before. So anyone can reach out to me that way. Say anything you want. And you can chat off stream. You can do anything. You can even talk in Discord. Or we can talk on Instagram. You can DM on Instagram. I have kind of like a dead account on Instagram. It's Streams OFL, Streams O Florida. So Streams OFL. You can reach out to me there. Should say Ted K or something. I don't know. These are like accounts I never use. So what are these right now? Are these boat race cars? This looks cool. Do not tell me these are boat race cars. What are these here? It's a boat race car. So it definitely doesn't drive because you can see these are fake wheels. Isn't this cool? Fake wheels, but it's a boat. So it looks like you're riding in a Lamborghini out on the ocean. Wow. Here we have a LaFerrari. So they're all plastic. They're all plexiglass. Yeah, fiberglass. Yeah. All fiberglass, but they have the shape of the supercars. What's the price range for these?
84,000, 86,000.
84. For that price, it should be able to drive on streets too, right? Maybe both. Maybe both. Do you have like a video presentation of them somewhere?
Look it on the screen. We got a TV on the front.
Oh, you have a TV in the front? Okay, I'm gonna show that to everybody. Look at this, huh? So you can be going down the intercoastal in style. The only problem is You're not going to be able to park anywhere, right? No valet service for these. Here you have, what is this? This looks like it's a Rolls Royce boat. But I guess if you're a billionaire with toys, you'll probably get one of these. I would. I would if I had 85 grand to throw away beyond throwing away 85 grand on anything else. Let's take a look at the video screen. See what kind of video. There it is. Look at that. Right in the water. So cool. Look at that. Silliest thing I've ever seen. Wow, I guess it's a new way to impress someone. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? A couple more seconds of this. This is nonsense here. Wow. That is amazing. Man, they go pretty fast. Probably faster than a wave runner. I mean, I've gone pretty fast on wave runners here in the Intercoastal. How you doing, guys? All right.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Tyler, my name's TK. How are you?
Great.
What are you guys associated with?
Hellcat Power Boats are for 40 tournament center console. This is actually the unveiling of the boat. It's the first time anyone's seen it. The last 3 days. You want to take a peek up there?
You want to take me on a little tour?
I'll give you a little tour.
All right. Why don't we go on a little tour of this? We'll be our first tour today. All right.
Go check it out.
Okay. So I only have one hand, so hopefully I can get up there. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We offer shoes on board.
No, I can take off my shoes. That's no problem.
We'll clean it up for you. It's powered by Quad Mercury 400 or $500. We have 2,000 horsepower on this boat, 40 feet of length, 11.5-foot bow.
Okay. All right, so let's hop on up there. All right, let's see. All right. I already feel high and mighty here. Wow.
Super comfortable.
So great for trolling, right?
Yeah,
Great.
we have 3 different options that we offer on this specific boat. This one's more outfitted towards the avid fisherman.
Yeah.
So you could sit here, fly your kites, troll in the Bahamas for marlin, put tuna tubes there, twin 45.
And here you have these containers here for the fish already built in.
We don't keep those fish. That's more of the live bait.
A live bait, okay.
Yeah, we offer, this has our rigging inside, but we're also offering a full deck for fish as well. This is a custom cooler with chill plates. So as you're plugged into the dock,
Yeah.
everything still remains chill. You don't have to throw ice in there every time.
Gotcha.
There's chiller plates built into it.
Can I sit in one of these seats right now?
Of course.
All right, cool. So why don't we do...
You can do whatever you want.
All right, look at this. These seats go down, and look at me. Wow. Wow, guys, look at that. Look at that. Say hi.
80 miles an hour.
80 miles an hour.
Comfortable hanging out.
Yeah, pretty cool. What's the length of this boat?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, so it seems bigger than it actually is.
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason.
The catamarans, it's basically like 2 boats in one. So they're a lot wider, a lot more stable.
I like it how it has a nice overhang here to keep the sun out. Some of them have much smaller ones.
This overhang is actually fully carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber, so it's light.
This is weighing 220 pounds.
Really? That's it?
We estimate a full fiberglass one typically weighs 800 to 1,000 pounds.
Oh, boy.
Depending what speaker system you put in it.
I got the big question for you. Does it come with bikini models or no?
You wouldn't need them.
You wouldn't need them? They just automatically come?
They automatically appear.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good deal.
When you're at the dock, people are looking at you like...
When you're at the top? Here you got day beds. Look at this. Day beds.
With storage. And
with storage. Everything's with storage, so yeah. Plenty of room for brewskis, guys. Plenty of room. Hey, Bill and Aggie, I saw you just showed up. So just trying to have fun again. Trying to do another redo of the boat show because I felt so bad about yesterday in the internet signal. So let's hope it all works out today. And what is the fuel consumption on this? What's the range on this boat?
This boat is specifically powered with twin 500-gallon tanks, so
Yeah.
1,000 gallons of fuel.
1,000 gallons of fuel.
The Bahamas and not have to fill up there with the outrageous prices. So we're estimating range to probably be 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles. So Bahamas is only 66 miles from
Exactly.
here, but you can go and come back, no issues whatsoever. That's great.
Exactly.
So
We're trying-
just so everybody knows, what is the exact name of the boat and the model of the boat, in case people are watching and wondering about
the
it?
brand is Hellcats Powerboats.
Hellcats Powerboats.
Hellcats Powerboats, and this is our 40 tournament center console.
40 tournament center console. Okay, great. And what's the boat show discount on this one?
The boat show discount, we're giving off about $400,000.
Yeah.
The price of this boat, as you see here, is $1.4 million. If we were to build this out of the boat show, it would probably come around to 1.7. Wow.
So, but ready to buy right now, right? Like right now, if somebody were to make you an offer, what's the boat show price right now? 1.3.
This
Okay.
specific package.
Yeah.
Because these motors
Oh, just
are
because of the
super
package,
expensive.
because I saw a price there at $895
This
as a
is
teaser
core
rate.
value of
Oh, that's
boat.
the core value of the boat.
So you
Okay.
wouldn't be getting the carbon fiber hardtop. The motors would be 300.
Oh,
horsepower
it's
motors.
all a la carte, I guess,
Yeah,
for those things.
these are 500 horsepower motors, and market price of them is $75,000 each.
Oh wow! I thought you said $500.
No, we would really wish that.
I thought you really did. So
$75,000
$75 grand a
piece,
piece, so 300 grand just for the motors.
just for the motors.
Oh wow! Okay,
This hardtop is super hard to make, but we can do it all in house.
this is great. And how long have you been with the company, Hellcat?
I've been with the company for about 6 months now.
6
The
months.
company has been open for a year and a half now.
Where they located?
We're located in Miami, Florida.
Miami. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, sir. Let me watch my step as I get downstairs. Got to do this sideways. I feel like I'm in a circus.
Might have to give you the boat after the tumble.
After the tumble? Yeah, I know, because I have a lot of lawyers on speed dial.
Oh, so do I.
You do too?
Family,
Oh, really?
family runs in lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Okay, great.
And they wanted me to be a lawyer. And I told
Well,
them
let's
I wanted to
avoid
sell
each other then.
boats.
Let's avoid each other, yeah.
I told them I wanted to sell boats.
All right, so we're going to continue this little tour here. Thank you so much for the showing.
What's your name?
Appreciate it. My name's TK. How are you?
TK?
Yeah. All right, Tyler. Thanks again. And best of luck, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Ooh, they're eating Italian ice. Nice. Lemonade Italian ice. We got empanada. A little farther down. That was pretty cool, guys. Maybe we can get into a yacht and see the contrast. But these are the smaller things. I mean, it got expensive fast, didn't it, right? You're just looking at base model at $1 million, and then with all the extras, you're almost at $2 million already. So that's a hefty monthly payment, guys. Who wants to make a $3,000 a month monthly payment? Not me. I already got enough expenses. Like I said before, you don't want your own boat. You want a friend with a boat. Pretty cool. What's going on in your neck of the woods, guys? Is it a nice day where you are? Everybody's starting to get plans. I really want to see if I can get to the art show as well. It's a contemporary art show, a lot higher end stuff than what we went to about a month ago. Quig is there. Maybe I'll show up for that. If you can buy it, the extra expenses and anything. That's true. Yep. If you got to ask questions about what everything costs, then you can't afford it. But it's nice to learn about this stuff. I mean, I have a friend who had, like I said, I had a 125 footer, cost $50,000 just to fill it up with gas. I can't even get past that. So just for a little weekend romp to the Bahamas and back, you know, they're blowing through someone's salary just so they can have a nice big whiskey filled to the top with ice. You know, so if you have to ask how much things cost and you can't afford it. Cold again, yeah. It was cold here earlier, but it's absolutely gorgeous now, and it must be that difference in distance between you and I. That makes a big difference in temperature because we're towards the south here. Yeah, Quig is in town. I'm asking him to see if he can get us into that art show. And if I can, I will stream it. That might happen tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see.
Like it's not just a garden.
45 degrees? Holy shit. Laney, get out of there. So this area here is where they have an aqua show. Hopefully they'll have one soon and I'll be able to show it. That's when you have like a jet ski pack attached right under your feet and it has like not a cable, but it has like a conduit where all the thrust goes through and it goes from under your feet and you're actually flying and it's attached to a jet ski. Yeah, the art shows are pretty fun. I like to make fun of the art sometimes. So I have interesting things to say to keep things from being boring. But really, the freaks that go to those are funny. You know, there's very eccentric people that they dress really weird. They have weird shoes on, weird shirts on. Like everything is weird about them. So that's always fun. Then you got Quig, the consummate salesman. Look at this. You got a Fiat 500? Yeah, it's one of the old school Fiat 500s, but it's been reimagined to be like an ice cream shop. Dolce Vita Gelato. Pretty cool. And this is how small these actually used to be. Look at this. As I put my hand on it, look how small this tire is. That's a donut if I've ever seen one. Isn't that cool? Got a whole gig set up here. They have a helicopter in the background. There in the distance, just for a little sightseeing, there in the distance, you've got the Breakers Hotel. And you have the waterfront. Now, do you see the guy over there? You see the guy up in the air, spinning around? I'm gonna see if we can get over there. I think that's the area where he does the show. So we're gonna take a little walk this way and then we're gonna make our way over there. I thought it was actually closer to here. But that's a really cool aqua show. So let's just round out this corner here. And then maybe we can convince a few more people to give us a tour of their boat. That's always cool when they show us the cool stuff on a boat. But if you really want to have a great experience, guys, and you haven't been on one, I highly recommend the cruises. By now, you guys should be experts with all those hours that I shared with you. I mean, you want a luxury experience, much more economical to go on a cruise. You know, splurge a little, pay for an upgraded cabin, upgraded accommodations, and you guys will have a blast. These things are huge. You never feel the waves, so I highly recommend that. And then when you're done, you're done. You go back on a diet. Why are the bridges up on the Intercoastal? They go up because there are ships that are taller than the bridges. So they notify the bridge tenders, is that what they call them? Yeah, and there have been people that have been caught while those things were going up. An old lady died. She couldn't hang on. And the person responsible, of course, was fired. But they really look out for people. Hey, how you doing? So accidents do happen. So the last one was a very old lady. It was a shame, but she slipped through the cracks. There you go again in the distance there. We're going to try to get closer to the show. I'm going to try to see if I can pick up the pace here. We can get right over there. Because it looks like he's really showing off. It's really cool. Do you see them there in the distance? Maybe I can zoom in. My zoom isn't the best. See how close we can get to this guy. Pretty cool. He'll probably attempt it one more time. 13 strong, that's pretty cool for me, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Maybe you're watching it on your lunch break. He'll be back up again. They have a crowd developed, so I'm sure they're going to go again. Let's see if we can get him to start again. I thought it was a little farther down. That's what the map said. So much for directions, guys. All right, yeah, so it's gathering a crowd right now. And I forget what this is called. Wave skiing or something ridiculous like that. It's like a combo of two words. I can feel the chill in the air too. See if the guy can go right back up there. He's in there right now. And there's a crowd waiting for him to do something. So you see these jet skis? So attached to the back of it is some getup where you get the thrust going straight to your feet, and then this guy can control it somehow. He's learned to control it, be able to fly up and down. So we'll wait here for a little bit. Lots of planes with banners flying in the sky, lots of advertising. Today and tomorrow are going to be absolutely insane. But here you get a little bit of a view right here along the water. I jog here a lot. See the get up there, the contraption that he's using? Wow. I know you caught some of it. I just wanted to catch it a little bit earlier. It's pretty cool though. Excuse me, when's the next show? I'm not sure they can hear me. Guess the next show is whenever he feels like it. We'll see if we can go to the barge real quick, but if I start seeing signal problems, we are outie. We'll chill there for a little bit until he gets started again. They drive jet skis to the Bahamas? You can count me out of that. I won't be doing that anytime soon. I'm happy with just doing it in the intercoastal. There are sharkies that'll bite off your toes. So this is the Gosling's tent. This is another tent than the one we visited yesterday. Let's see. It's called Electric Sup. Let's see what it's called. Sea Bob. There it is. Sea Bob is what you call that thing that takes you down diving. See that? Yeah. This is the time of year when all the sharks congregate here to eat the feeder fish. So middle of March to middle of April is when you can just see hundreds of them, like a few feet off of the sand. It is dangerous for many swimmers. Some people don't care. So this you could take down diving. It's like something out of a James Bond movie. Pretty cool. Hey guys, how you doing? When's the next show that he goes up?
3 o'clock.
What time is it now? I can't.
Around 2, close to 2.
Oh, so he just did a show like right now?
Yeah. She just did one at 1, and then she can go again at 3 o'clock.
Oh, it's a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You
Yeah.
can go again at 3 o'clock right now? So
Yep.
in about an hour's time.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we can catch it because I just saw some practicing happening right now. It's
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yep.
Wow. And what is that? Do you have it available here in town?
It's a flyboard, so they do
Flyboard. Okay,
yeah,
flyboard. That's
called
what it was.
Flyboard. They have
Yeah.
Flyboard Miami.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the one
okay.
that I'm-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just tell me. Yeah.
Flyboard Miami is the one that I'm familiar with. They do demos. They'll teach you how to ride it. They'll do all that stuff, shows, everything like that.
What if I lived in the area here? Is there anywhere where I can do it?
If you live in the area here, I'm not sure. I know I'm only familiar with Fort Lauderdale and Miami, but you can talk to Kristen. She's heading out to the water right now,
Uh-huh.
and she might be able to give you a little bit more.
Yeah, because I live here in the area and I always rent, wave runners. I rent jet skis and stuff. Even small boats. They have a program here, a monthly program where you pay by the month. You just pick any boat you want. I'm wondering if you can do this flyboarding as well.
Yeah.
On a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Just so you can get
There's
better,
locations,
right?
For sure. Yeah.
Because you
there's-
need to train on it, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, so there's locations spread throughout South Florida. I know Fort Lauderdale, Miami for sure.
Yeah.
Over here, I'm not exactly sure where they have them, but Kristen is right behind you right now.
Oh, okay. Hello, Kristen. Is that
Hi,
you?
how are you?
How you doing? I just have a question for you because
Yes,
I
sir.
live here in West Palm Beach. I'm wondering, is there any fly boarding that exists here that people can go to?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, you don't know? So
Not
you know
sure.
about Fort Lauderdale and
I
Miami?
know in Miami there is.
Yeah.
So Oliver in Miami does it. He's awesome. And I can give you his information. I don't have it right now.
How
but I
long
can
does
grab
it take
for
to
you.
train on it?
To learn to be able to fly takes probably about like 5 to 10 minutes. It's essentially like standing up. So if you go on your toes, you're gonna fall forward. Heels are gonna fall backwards, and it's really just standing up and having confidence.
What about those cool spins that people do?
That takes a long time. 'Cause you control
I
your
want to do
speed.
that after half an hour.
Nope, not possible. Otherwise, everybody can do the show. So it
Yeah.
takes a while.
No, so you can do the spins?
Oh yeah.
When's the next time you're up?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. All right. All right. We'll see if we can find you there.
Awesome.
All right.
Sounds
Great.
good, buddy.
Right here, right? Right
Yes,
here?
sir.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's do some spins and dive right in. So funny. So who got banned from the chat? Let's see what you guys were talking about. Full of yes wine mommies. Guys, there's always interesting stuff in Elisa's streams. I mean, for God's sakes, it's 9 hours long. Something's going to happen, right? Yesterday they had the guy named The Chosen One. We've seen him before. I affectionately called him Street Seal. Look at this. Isn't this a party boat right here? Just jump on this thing right here and float away, right? Have a few brews and flow away. Gonna have to reach out to Tan Man. Maybe he can get me some of his 20-year-old pickleball players, and we can hop on that raft. Later, guys. So tomorrow, all of these tents are going to be absolutely crazy. You were commenting about how she stole the table from the high school girls. I didn't see that part. I saw her with a lot of like younger girls, but I don't know if she was bothering them or what. Tan Mom did something like that.
Huh?
People just gravitate towards Tan Mom. Did you guys catch Tan Man's like test stream last night in the hot tub? The hypocrisy is unbelievable. Yeah, I know. If Tan Man was talking to these little girls, he'd be like crucified, right? You can talk to them, but you just can't like be lewd or try to hit on them. I mean, that would be really stupid. And you can get into big trouble. I mean, those girls are more for his son than him, but it's the Tan Man. Yeah, so we did a stream last night, and I think it was good to do a test stream, right? Because you're always going to run into issues. Guys, I ran into issues. I still do. I still run into issues. So I don't know if they deleted it, but it was a test stream in the hot tub. He had some rock music going. He was talking about the big party that he was going to throw. So I'm going to tune in. That's today. So without even knowing it, I'm actually promoting it, guys. So I wish him the best of luck. I am going to give him the most support and encouragement because you know why? That's what I didn't get. Nobody gave me support or encouragement when I started, except for the chat here. So the people who should have given me support, encouragement, and helped me along and gave me pointers, they turned their back on me. And not only that, they attacked me and they said slanderous things to me. So the exact opposite happened to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage and support Tan Man for what he wants to do. How's that? What's his channel? You know what, guys? I can't really post it right now because I don't know off the top of my head, but try to look it up. Whoever knows where his channel is, please post it somehow. Yeah, there's no room for jealousy, guys, and there's plenty of fish in the ocean. There's plenty of room for everybody to live stream. There's so few people doing it these days. It's so early that that everyone's going to be one big happy family, especially the people that start out doing this. And I don't even know, if I'll continue it. I might hit a plateau and stop. But again, this is just a taste of my life. And I love to do these things. I love to do these educational things. I love to travel. I love to learn all the time. I mean, I'm insatiable when it comes to learning stuff. So I want you guys to just experience what I do. I appreciate every day that I'm down here living in paradise. There's a lot of locals here who were born here, grew up here. Hey, we got a fellow streamer. How we doing?
Wait for it. What's up, guys?
Hey, there we go. See that? See that? It's popping up everywhere. She's a 10-year-old baby. Lisa thinks she invented IRL. She did not. We know that. We know who she hung out with and who helped her out. But again, I got zero help. Zero. I got discouraging words. I got hate. I got lies being told about me. Horrible lies. All my friends were attacked. Terrible things. But what do? We ignore and we power through, guys. That's what we do. That's what winners do. Winners ignore the nonsense. There's going to be naysayers everywhere, but where I least expected it is to come from the people that I actually streamed with and gave me, and I gave myself to selflessly. Yeah, his channel is in Tan, man. He gave me the link. I just don't remember exactly what it was, guys. And if I get out of here and I go to the YouTube channel, I'm afraid that I might break the stream, so I apologize. But anyone who knows it, please feel free to share it. Post it later. All right. I'm gonna make. Yeah, I don't want to unattempt. Channel actually has 5,000 subscribers. I don't know how, but they have a lot of pickleball videos on there. But it was from a hot tub late at night. There's no way one of you has his one of you has his YouTube channel. Oh, hold on a second. Is it Tan Man IRL? Is that what it was? I think I just got a text telling me what it was. Tan Man IRL. All right, guys, check that out. Somebody just texted me with that. Thank you very much for doing that. Barbie to the rescue once again. Tan Man IRL. Check it out, guys. Not for nothing, but just for curiosity's sake, right? I want him to have a kick-ass first stream, and I want people to tune in just out of curiosity. To tune in would be fun. Who knows what he's going to say, right? We'll give him a few cigarettes. We'll give him some beer, right? Who knows what he's capable of? Should be awesome. When you guys did Tammy, I was shocked. When you guys immediately were able to nail Tammy too, and you had the props for it, the hair, the clothes, I was shocked. You even had the crocodile print dress. Amazing. Did you even get a boob job or something like that to make it perfect for? Because I think she like has fake boobs. So this Tammy, we don't know what she is, right? Is she a thief? Is she a prostitute? Nobody knows. Nobody wants to say, but they do ban her from restaurants. How do you get banned from the worst dive bar in all of Boca? You have to do something pretty bad. I still don't know how you get banned from Fat Cats, where you can smell the bathroom from a mile away. Thanks, guys, for sharing that info. And again, this is all because I want to encourage people who start something out, not stop them, not try to discourage. I try to encourage. You have to have very strong character to ignore other people and to continue to do what you believe is right, and to do it on your own and to make your own mistakes. Yeah, I think he deleted it. I think it was just a test stream, but it was still funny. Whatever it was, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You see Tan Man in there hopping in the tub saying, yeah, it's a Tan Man. He has no life? Is that what you meant? His son Harris, cool shit. So together they should be able to pull it off, guys. Best of luck to them both. So maybe Tan Man's listening today. Maybe his son is watching. I'm not sure. But from me to them, good luck. Yeah. So you won't see any of me trying to dox them and ruin their reputation like other people tried to do to me. He said he did. He said he would. He said he would go live today, and he said there's going to be a huge party. And he's going to invite all of his friends, including Carlos, you know, Sleeveless Guns, Carlos. Yep. So that's going to be pretty cool, guys. Just to watch it, just the curiosity factor. That's why I pretty much didn't want to steal his thunder in any way. I wanted him to have an absolute blast of a first stream. Hopefully there's no mix-ups, no issues with internet, with volume and stuff like that. TK and Tan Man together. Maybe in the future, we'll see. We'll see. I really, since the boat show is here, guys, I really wanted to, you know, do a full tour of the boat show for you guys. We should be at about, is it 2:30 right now? Pardon me, would you happen to know the time?
It's almost 2.
Almost
5 minutes to 2.
5 minutes to 2. Okay, I got an hour before the show. Thank you. So we got an hour. I really want to see that show with flyboarding. That's what it's called, flyboarding. I know it came out about 10 years ago. I thought the popularity kind of died down, but I guess they have acrobatic stuff and a big following again. What about me? I was encouraged and then I was discouraged. They encouraged me, they built me up just so they can bash me. How about that? You guys see here? This is what I'm going to avoid today. I'm going to try to avoid this. You know, maybe in the end, if we get lucky, maybe I'll just peek into the docks here. But if I avoid the dock area, look at the size of this yacht. It's ridiculous. Look at the size of this thing. Huge. $154. Thank you, Lainey. You see these guys? You helping me. Thank you so much. Because every time I get out of this screen, it blocks you guys. And you know I like to travel light, right? Like I'm putting in the mileage. Wine Mommy Mods take over the chat just like an invasion of roaches. I thought it was rather funny of Project Barbie to describe it as Elisa's home is her Discord, so that's where she feels comfortable and stuff. Yeah, but unfortunately, that's also a place of toxicity. So, do you want toxicity in your home? Not me. This is a pretty cool Bentley, huh? I would look good in this. This is something I'd probably ride in, but I would do the V12. It's a V8S, 4.0 liter twin turbo V8. 6,000 miles on it. And that's what I'm saying, right? If you get these things new, you're going to pay a premium of over 100 grand. Why not get it at a discount, right? So I would only drive the Bentley Continental Speeds because they maintain the highest price. So that would have to be the top model. But really cool looking car. I have a friend who ordered a Bentley a couple years ago. It was during the pandemic when they had that shortage. You remember that shortage that they had in imports? So the Bentley, he had ordered it. When it was ready, the dealership actually offered him 100 grand more than what he paid for it, just to keep it so they can sell it to somebody instead, because they probably wanted to make 50 grand on it or something like that, because they were in such short supply. But he didn't give a shit. And he said, I just want my car. And he took it, even though they would have offered him 100 grand more just for nothing. Now, they're a dime a dozen. They're everywhere here. You're not unique when you're driving around in a Rolls here. But it must be comfortable. Let's check this out. See what else we got going here. Anybody want to buy some grills for your yacht? $13,000 grill set. This looks cool. What is this?
Yeah, you're not going to damage it or anything. You just
That's it. Tesla ought to be doing that.
Is it fireproof?
Well, I
But
mean,
it's not a Tesla.
Yeah, yeah. Teslas need to be fireproof
Yeah, no, it's bomb-proof.
lately.
This is absolutely awesome.
yeah,
How do you
it is an insane process.
So they paint it with this, I don't know what this is, this gritty stuff where you can't scratch it. I've seen it before in some Jeeps. High ground clearance, and look at this. Pretty cool interior too. All custom made. The color combo is cool. That's nice. Nobody can door ding you. You don't have to worry about that. So this kind of boat right here, these are kind of the gondola boats that they had in Venice when I lived in Venice, Italy. This is what they would take the tourists out in. There's a larger boat that would go from island to island, the Lido there, Murano, and those were called Vaporetto. They're like the buses of Venice, but for the tourists, they would go out in these types of deals right here. Have you ever seen these in movies, maybe? Pretty cool. I bet you that with all that wood, I bet you that is worth about $1 million by itself, even though it's a smaller ship. So yeah, I feel a lot better today about showing you the boat show. Seems like the signal's a lot better. Things are a lot better. Did you give it 2 coats of wax or only 1?
Just some detail spray right here.
Don't screw me. I need 2. I need 2 coats. Oh, here you got one of the modern day Winnebagos, you know, the ones that extend out when you park them. They're like, these can go to $2 million too. A lot of celebrities have these types of things. Let's see if we can go check it out. Hey, how you doing? Figured from the boat show, I figured you were being neglected. Any chance of seeing it on the inside a little bit for my viewers?
We have one company that does all our videos.
Oh, that does all your videos. Okay, I was going to do a live stream, not a recorded one. Live. Show it to people live. But it's up to you.
You won't allow me to do it.
They won't allow you? All right, that's fine. I'll just go to the next one. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right. So, some of these guys, you know, they're a little squeamish. But it's okay. It's all in good respect. The weak signal, so we're going to walk away from it. All right, I'll have to move away because the signal started to get choppy. So we'll keep going, guys, until I get a good signal again. I got my son. Hi, everybody. Traveling as light as possible. I got the spare battery as well. Right here. And got the trusty mic. So TK is at 100% right now. No lights needed. No makeup needed, guys. Nice and easy. Still can't find those other sunglasses. That left me heartbroken. Let's continue. What do we have here? We have artwork. Some artwork going. They're just selling everything here. This guy just walked by. His nose is beet red. And he's wasted too, so who knows how much sun he got. You can get heat stroke pretty easy, guys. The sun is pretty hot down here all year round. I'm always wearing hoodies. You know, I always have kind of a light jacket you guys have seen. Walking. Still walking, so have faith as I'm walking. Have faith. Don't change the channel like they say, because it'll come back. How you doing? Good?
How are you?
Doing all right. How's everything for you so far?
Going good.
You got the right hat on.
I do.
Are they giving those away anywhere? I'd wear one.
They aren't. I actually brought this.
You bought that?
Yeah.
Did you want to be the captain?
Have a good show.
What are you selling today?
So I have frozen lemonade, and then if you'd like to add vodka, tequila, or vodka.
How much just the frozen lemonade?
It's $10 for the frozen, or $9 for the frozen lemonade, $10.
So that's with a spoon, right? It's like an Italian ice?
Yep.
Okay, and then you have shooters here
I
that
do.
you throw on top? Ah, I see.
Upside down.
I see. Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, have a
Bye. Spin the wheel. T-shirts, keychains, all this stuff. Bottle opener, we got plenty of those. T-shirt sounds nice. What's this here? Bunch of vendors. So my pass that I got, I didn't realize it, is for 5 days. It's for the entire boat show. So I have access all 5 days. So probably would amount to like a $200 ticket or so if you got it separately. It's a special exhibitor's guest ticket. So Tan Man in all his glory. And you also have Elisa. I think Elisa's still streaming tonight. Not sure. Not sure what she's going to be up to. I know that she's definitely not meeting downtown. There's nowhere to park. I did see a sign earlier today, this morning. I was thrown. I was like, $200 for 8 hours. That's what it said. $200 for 8 hours. Crazy. Tomorrow might be even more. So we're going to keep running this, and we'll make an attempt to go out into the docks. No promises, guys, but I'm going to try, okay? I'm going to try. The second I see a weak signal, I'm turning right back around with my tail between my legs. We're going to run right back to civilization, okay? So let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
Oh, we're gonna walk.
This is a nice little comfy area here. It's a nice little fishing boat, $3,600 a month.
Pleasure meeting you.
Very
Nice to
good.
meet you, man.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch with you.
Okay, thanks.
You want to look at the other ones? No, it's all tied up.
Some people do get dressed up for this, not as much as for polo. Polo, it's absolutely crazy. Just got a text message. Let's see if it's worth sharing. Okay, guys, and I am back, and I do have news about Tan Man's stream. He's going live tonight. I think it's between 6 and 10 that he texted me. I briefly glanced at it because I didn't want to lose you guys, so now you know. So let's promote, help people out, and then it's up to them to take it from there. $1,300 a month. It's like a nice little mortgage payment for this thing right here. But it does not include dockage, guys. Extra, extra, extra. Extra everything. This is a beautiful boat right here. $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month. Of course, these numbers mean absolutely nothing. They're teaser rates, guys. If you know anything about interest rates, it's all about the length of the loan, and it's about the interest rate you get on the loan. Right? Whatever you can make comfortably, but you got to make sure that interest rate is low, and it's a fixed rate, or at least a 5-year fix, so you can decide what you want to do within the first 5 years. Do not get like a 2-year adjustable and then get screwed. We can talk about that stuff another time too, because that's my wheelhouse. Loans are my wheelhouse, so I can talk about that in a whole entire other stream. But never pay attention to that nonsense that you see, these little teaser monthly rates, because it's a drawn out loan with a really high interest rate. And I am sure a lot of lenders won't be insuring a lot of these ships for cheap, right? So they have their little add-ons to the interest rate. Loan level adjustments. But still, the dream is fun. Again, just rent one, charter one, who cares? All right, we're out on the docks. These are all brought in, and it takes a couple weeks to dismantle all these docks here. So these are all temporary docks out here. But there are 3 main big docks that stay here year-round. There's also a conservation dock as well. It's like a conservation area with some plants there for all the animals in the area to kind of inhabit. It's cool, completely enclosed. Makes you feel safer out in the Atlantic, which is wild during this time of year. Hurricane season here starts about in August and it goes all the way through November. The scariest times are usually September, October period. That's when you're going to get the biggest hurricanes if they happen and if they come near us. But look at these setups, aren't they cool? It's starting to already get very crowded here. Now you guys are kind of getting the gist that it is awesome look. 36, 40 feet. I have friends that had a yacht, and they had it in Massachusetts, pretty much docked all year round. They had to shrink wrap it. It was a pain in the ass. Every time they took it out, it was a bitch to dock it, park it, all this stuff. Their teenage sons basically, right? This is cool. Really cool boat. It fit a lot of people comfortably too. So there are spots here where the internet is good. It's just the area I was in yesterday, there was a huge jamming of signals. They bring trucks here. Satellite trucks, I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Same thing they do in the cars.
I know I had a little blip in the dock, but we'll see if we can get out of the docks again.